pushy. Look at you guys in the comments already. It's 10:30. It just turned 10:30, Johnny. Relax, all right? Listen. Nowadays, it takes us a little bit longer because Dan is a star. Okay, we have to let him get ready. We have to make sure that the lighting is just right to catch him at the perfect angle so that he feels the true stardom. I can't keep lying. I'm lying
Dude,
so
I
bad.
was just gonna say, shut the fuck up.
I can't even keep going with it. It was.
You should see his rider now. Before it was just I say 5 words. Now it's I need like 5 dozen brown M&Ms. I need this many Skittles, this many cases of Pepsi.
I was just gonna say we sent Chris out earlier today to go find the 5,000 red M&Ms he wanted. Like, oh shit! See, this is what happens when you get like some kind of like success going on around here. We fuck with you. We make fun of you. That's the way it works. Because that's what real brothers do. Those guys that are out there like, hey, good job. They don't really care about you. It's a lie. It's a lie. If they're happy for you,
Donnie,
they don't like
right?
you.
His makeup looks on point. Becky, you did a great job.
What's going on? Hey, guys, if you didn't know, by the way, if nobody noticed, Ken changed his name for like the 15,000th time. We've been Ken, the content coach. We've been Ken Sconson. I think he's been Ken Sconson before, by the way. No, I think he's been that before.
You forget Bluegrass?
Bluegrass. I mean, Ken is going for the YouTube world record of names. I don't know what it is, by the way. Probably like fucking 3,000 by some fucking asshat that kept trying something new and it didn't work. But, Ken, man, he's just firing away. What's more annoying is that every time he does it, he gets more subscribers than me no matter what he does. Asshole.
Yeah, I was going to say, Ken, I know we've got that bet, but you're not adding up all of your channels to beat me, okay? It's one channel, dude. Got to stick with one channel.
The cheeks do look a little rosy. Oh, man. I hear you, man. I hear you. Ken Sconson. I love it. I think we should all have an episode where we just create the most fucked up names we can. That way people have to keep calling us that name. I think life would get very interesting, all things considered. Well, no. What's going on, Trav? What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Becky, I saw you.
Ken.
I already made fun of Ken, so cross that off the list.
No. Ken, if you're quitting YouTube, does that mean you're forfeiting our bet? Means you're conceding? Does that mean you got to eat some freaking Twizzlers?
Background looks. See like moments like this, Dan. See how she's saying something positive about you?
You know why she's saying? You know why she's saying something positive?
She did it.
She fucking did it.
There you go.
I thought that was a given. Okay.
I was about to say there's got to be a reason for this. She's not just unsolicited saying nice things right now.
Yeah. She redid all. The only thing that I had to say in was that the Fenrir poster stays.
It's got to be there.
I mean, it does look good though. It does. It looks very camera friendly now.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of curious. Does she have it arranged in alphabetical order by your affiliates?
You could be like one of those assholes that just has a door in the background and random shit that doesn't make any. Never mind. My bad.
Yeah. Random shit in the background.
You can be one of those fucking morons that just, hey. First video I ever did, I had somebody comment. They were like, "Do you think maybe you could put the vacuum away for the next video?" I was like, "No, my room's not big enough, dude. What do you want from me?"
Dude,
what I got?
I still miss the Terminator from one of your first videos. You got to bring that dude back just for one video. You really have to.
Listen, the fact that I turned to him and said, "Sit there, put the glasses on, shut the fuck up, and don't move," and he did it for what was a total of like a 3-hour-long fucking filming session. It was amazing. Amazing, but not enough people commented on it to keep it going. So I was like, all right.
Dude, you got to bring the Terminator back. You really, really have to.
What's going on? What's going on? God of War statue, yeah. I haven't even gotten to fucking play that game. Like, I really haven't. That's why every time you two talk about it in our little chat thing, I'm like, yeah, fuck both of you guys.
Have you beat it yet, Chris?
I'll beat the whole game, but I can only get the king down to one bar, and then like all of a sudden I lose all control of everything. So
you gave up.
No, I'm still going. I can always get him down to one bar, and then it's like he goes "fuck you" and kills me instantly.
Have you fought Gana yet?
Nope. I'm trying to get the damn little flirting little blades before I go after her.
I've done.
You think the king? You think the king gives you problems?
Oh no, I've heard. My mailman has beat the game. He's platinumed everything, and he's telling me horror stories about Gana.
I've done nothing. Nothing.
We love you, Joe.
I've barely even gotten to fucking get past. I think I still might be in the fucking prequel or some shit. Like I've barely gotten to do a fucking thing. Like
Joe's barely got the cellophane off the game.
Yeah.
Hey Rob, what's going on?
What's going on, Rob? How you doing? What's going on, everybody?
Look at that, Don. How you doing, sir?
What's going on, Don? Not part of the replay crew. Listen, we appreciate the fucking replay crew. Thank you very much. We love you guys. Like, there are people who are dedicated replay crew people.
Nothing
Thanks,
wrong with being
Rob.
part of the replay squad. Nothing wrong with it.
So we love the replay crew. We love the fact that it's like a thing. That you guys complain every week that the chat is not turned on, even though I swear to God, if I watch it, the chat is on. So I don't know what else to do, you know?
Johnny,
I got 2 hours in the Hogwarts.
I don't want to listen to Johnny talk about that game.
I actually am thinking about grabbing it, to be honest with you.
You have to have, if you want it now, you got to get a PS5.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing both of those things. It is available at the moment in my area. It can be done. I am going to have to do things that, put me in weird spots, but, that's fine.
Stop
I'm
talking
used to
about
that.
your OnlyFans page, all right? Just stop.
If I lose a leg in the process of getting a PS5, it seems worth it. What's going? I can never say.
Sucking dick will get you somewhere.
Why do you think Joe's in the top 5% of OnlyFans right now?
PC deluxe version. Congratulations. Go ahead. Keep,
kick him out of here.
Get that guy the fuck out of here right now.
Fuck
How dare
Johnny.
you have things that we want?
Yeah.
Fucker.
Fuck you, Johnny.
So how the hell is everybody's week? But it's been a week, right? It's only been a week. It hasn't been 2 weeks. It's only been a week, yeah.
Dude,
How's everybody's week been?
Longest fucking week of my life. I swear to God, I wake up every day. It feels like it's Monday all over again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's been a long ass fucking week.
Bob Ross.
Yeah, I agree.
Seriously. I woke up today thinking it was Friday. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not. Really not. And you know what? Nothing actually makes any sense right now because fucking Jersey's all out of fucking whack. It's 67 degrees right now. Like, what the fuck is happening at the moment? Where did my winter go already? This is not okay. I want to file a complaint with somebody. Anybody. Okay? This is fucked up.
He's still in the 30s here.
He's never happy ever. Ever.
No, I'm not. Why should I be? It's hot as shit outside.
At least you don't have bears crawling along your fence.
Yet. Okay.
I did tag you in that just to show you.
Joe, I don't know why you haven't moved to the Midwest yet.
I would, because there's a little girl in there that'll fucking lose her shit if I move her anywhere cold.
There's a little girl on the screen I'm looking at right now who will lose his shit if he goes anywhere cold.
I do believe you were just called a little girl.
Yes,
me?
you, Joe.
Yeah, it wasn't
You're
me.
calling me a girl? Why? I like the cold.
Uh-huh.
I love the cold. It was warm today. It was not just warm, though, because it's unseasonably warm. And the problem with that is you walk outside, you grab your coat real quick, and you do all that kind of stuff, and you start going somewhere, and all of a sudden, you're sweating like the fat guy who just saw the fucking Subway commercial. It's all a problem. It shouldn't be happening at this time of the fucking year. It's not supposed to be going on right now. This is bullshit. And if this is global warming, then we got to get off of our asses and get it fixed because I shouldn't be sweating in fucking February. It was 50 yesterday, now 25 today.
Yes, it's been an irregularly warm second half of winter.
Come out here
Very
in the Pacific Northwest. All it does is rain. We get snow like every other year, and all it does is fucking rain.
So, I'm going wherever Ken is because ever since Ken moved there, all he's done is post pictures of cold and snow and all the things I don't get anymore in life for some reason.
It's the gypsy curse, man. Gypsy curse.
Fuck you kidding.
He lives in the state next to me.
All right, well, then I'm heading out in that direction. All I got to do is get Sam to college. He said he's going to go away to college. So at that point, it doesn't matter where the fuck I live. Sam's going away. It doesn't matter where I go.
I think it's about 4-hour drive from here to the border.
All right, Ken. So then let's figure this out, Ken. If you've got some property space or something like that, all I need is a shed. That's all. I don't need nothing crazy. Just a shed. Someplace where I can lay my ass down and go to sleep. That's all. We can figure this out.
What's going on, Steven?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I'm in Minnesota. That was an interesting video that you put out today, Steve.
Stinks like cheese.
Isn't it like the cheese state? Hey, look at that.
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, it's the cheesehead state. Green Bay's only in Wisconsin,
Boom.
Ken, I swear to God, are you putting Joe in a she shed?
Done.
That would be perfect.
Done. I am on my way.
Oh, good. Joe curling up next to something with blades that's automated. Yeah.
Like can I be in any more danger than I am every day when I walk out the front door with my own life? Seriously? I mean, like, how bad can things get?
You can come live in my barn.
Listen, again, don't offer things, guys, because I'm just the kind of motherfucker to get a hair up his ass one day and be like, hey, I'm outside. Like, I'm here. You said I could have it. That's my barn. I have public records and plenty of witnesses. My barn.
We'll get a bale of hay and spread it out in the chicken coop, and there you go. You even have a little doorway to go outside so you have a place to shit and piss. The kindness being bestowed upon me by Dan right now. It's heartwarming, Dan. I feel it. Right here. Right here.
You're kicking the side chick out there, Dan? Cody's no longer welcome?
He's got his own thing going on now.
Just so we can get it done, as always, it was put up in the question thing. And we love Travi for doing it every week. We know it's you, by the way.
What up, Ricky?
It's one question that we know at this point. Tons of room, Joe, and an extra drum. I could already see it. I could already see me and Rob playing the drums. And it's the electric drum thing. So like his video today had me cracking up. The whole everybody else, what I hear, and he sounds all badass and he's killing it. And then it's what everybody else hears, and just him fucking rocking out, smacking shit. And I was dying laughing. I was like, that's what it's like. That's what it's like for us. My mom sings karaoke. She thinks it sounds fucking amazing.
I'd be checking that 6 there, Joe. That's an Italian mom in her own house you just made fun of. Nice knowing you.
She's not around. She's somewhere else.
Urakai, he would have his own shovel.
Make him dig an outhouse.
Like I said, he's got his own space outside. It's all nice and enclosed. Nothing can get to him.
Did you stay here on Maui for free, but you got to eat a fresh tot? Nope, no thank you. And I don't want the pineapple. I'm good.
And then there'd be beach. Joe have to get near water and sharks, and we have to hear him cry for an hour. Yeah, no.
No, see, we don't go in the water because there's sharks in the water. How have we not figured out Joe's common sense rules by now yet?
Why do you think I tagged you in that shit with the bear crawling across the fence? And some guy's backyard, he's tiptoeing across the fence.
You can't get eaten by things if you don't go on their turf.
Uh-huh.
It's really simple here. Next one. This one is actually a beard question, guys. Believe it or not.
The
Funny.
next one.
There's a couple of those actually. Favorite beard oils of all time. Your number one is disqualified. So I guess that means everything but your all-time favorite.
Now, are we going? Well, favorite beard oils now, is that just based off of scent? Is that based off of the feel?
Oh, look at the bougie big time reviewer now. Getting all.
Right.
Is it based off this? Is it off that? Do you want me to break down the feel? Do you
Suck
want me to
my
give you a
fucking
price
cock.
point?
Shut up.
Oh man. How about this?
Joe, hold on. You realize he's got to get all this out tonight because he's got Tyson tomorrow and he can't do this with Tyson?
It's my show. Yes, I fucking can.
He can curse all he fucking wants. Just don't expect Tyson to go along with it. That's all. Tyson knows what he's walking into. It's like
he
when
told
you bring...
me the only thing that I asked him if there was anything he would like me to refrain from. And he said, "No, it's your show. You do your thing. Just don't yell at me." I said, "Okay."
God, I love Tyson. I love that dude.
So if I have to give my favorites, though, without naming my number one, which everybody else can name for me.
God, Bronco, Lawyer Cowboy, Bronco Buster by Black Rambo.
I'm actually not going to go off scent profile. I'm not going to be like the bougie bitch below me. I'm just going to go off of companies. How's that? I'm just going to go off of my companies besides Black Rebel, basically, because they are my favorite. It would probably be
anybody.
It would probably be Jay's, Copper John's, and Artius Man, probably. They would be my next. I'm just gonna give you three: Jay's, Copper John's, Artius Man. All three oils work fantastic for me, especially Copper John's gray beard. Fucking phenomenal in my beard.
Need more time to think, Dan?
Go right ahead, you piece of shit.
Wow, the love. I've missed you too. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Johnny Slicks, Alley Cat, Copper Johns, Ruddy Man. And I will admit,
name off your top 50?
Nope, I only got one more. And I have to admit, I'm shocked by Black Rebel.
I only told his ass for a fucking year, by the way, but it's fine.
T3, Hanyaker, and actually one that I discovered just not too long ago is Johnny Ray. I'll just give 3.
There you go. And whoever sent that one in, thank you, Alex. We enjoy those ones. And it's always kind of cool because you got very different people on screen in a lot of ways. So, you get some different answers.
Yeah, love you too, Bearded Don.
Your take on supposed big brand beard products. Example, Live Bearded, Cremo Wild Willies, and Badass Beard. What do you mean our take? Like, how do we feel about them? You're not going to get the best product in the world from them. Like, it's not going to be the greatest beard oil you've ever put in your beard. Cremo and Wild Willies, they are what they are. Live Bearded and Badass are a step above those ones, for sure. I don't think they're better than some of the other ones you can get your hands on from other companies, but they're still solid products. They're pretty damn good.
Badass isn't really that bad.
No, it's really not. Their butter's pretty damn good, actually.
Never had an issue with Badass, ever.
Nope. And if you need a really good stripping wash, their fucking hogwash is fucking amazing. Like, your beard is back at square one afterwards, I promise you.
The only other one I tried from Live Bearded was that Lumberyard. I didn't like smelling like sawdust all day. Cremo I used a lot in the beginning. Wild Willies is hit or miss. That's the only way I could put it. I like their hemp oil one that they did. Yeah. I really loathe that balm butter thing they did.
No, not good.
No.
I can't say much on like Wild Willie's or Cremo because I have never tried it, so I can't say anything on that.
Then I've never tried Live Bearded.
But,
no, I have. I've tried their sample pack. Sorry, Dan.
Live Bearded, I had the executive, and I didn't really like smelling like chemical.
Yeah, I screwed up 2 brands.
It smelled like chemicals.
Okay.
I don't know if there's chemicals in it because what's on the label is different than what I smelled like, in my opinion, but that's what it reminded me of.
Okay. I had the American from Live Bearded, and I loved that one because it very smoky campfire, kind of right up my alley. It's exactly what they described it as, is what it smelled like. So I really, really liked that one. And then Ken actually sent me the Wingman. I wasn't a fan of that. It was citrus, and I'm not a big fan of smelling like citrus, basically. So it just wasn't up my alley.
Their sample pack wasn't that bad. They gave you like 1 ounce samples or whatever, like 1 use samples. Their wash, the first one I got, it was like water. Seriously, when I popped the thing open to use it, a whole bunch of water came out. And then the second time I got it, it was their actual wash that was all gel and, like washes are supposed to be.
Listen, I believe if you get Live Bearded now as opposed to when they first got started, you get a much better product these days because I believe, like a lot of small batch companies, they were learning as they went. They were just learning at a much higher level. They had reached a higher level of popularity, and therefore they were getting more orders than most were. They
had more disposable income to do marketing, is what they
did.
Thank you.
And they were learning as they went too. They were getting feedback from their customers. Hey, we like this. Hey, we don't like that. My biggest complaint with them always was their butter was very good in beard. I just hated smelling like shea all the time because that's all I ever smelled in it was the shea butter. So if they fix that, their butter's probably a lot better at this point. But I hated smelling like fucking shea butter because that's all I ever smelled when I used it.
I mean, Dan said it perfectly. There wasn't a day you'd be on social media without seeing a Live Bearded live ad on
Live Bearded or Beard Struggle were the two that I saw constantly when I first started.
Yep.
And
the song too. Remember the song?
Yes.
'Cause I got friends with hairy face. I can't lie. I love that fucking song. I really did. I used to listen to that thing just for the hell of it. I love that damn song. But more than anything, though, like, again, you can say what you want about the bigger brands, whatever. You don't like them. You want to support the little guy. I'm not telling you what you should or shouldn't do. But I've had multiple discussions with Live Bearded back when I was just getting started, finding out about the world. I was going in for my surgery, and the girl I was dating at the time reached out to them because I was really getting into their stuff. They sent me out a shirt, a hat that they all autographed, and a full big box full of their products and shit. And they were like, "We hope you feel better. We get well soon." Like, they were, at least back when I used to talk to them on a more regular basis, really good guys. And if it's still the same guys running the place, then they're good people, plain and simple.
Yeah, what Becky said, that Dr. Nick's, I just got some beard mail from them. I thought I'd give them a shot, and it's all essential oil stuff. It's no fragrance. And they're number 21. It literally smells like campfire. And
really?
I love it.
But it's seriously, I've been seeing a lot about Dr. Nick's. I got to give them a try one day.
I was actually on their website yesterday looking at some stuff.
And it's, since they're all essential fragrances instead of actual just fragrance, it's more of an intimate, I guess you could say, scent. You don't project it really at all. So you're not going to be walking into a room and everybody go, "Holy fuck."
Oh, God, Rob. Sorry.
I love watching train wrecks. Why haven't the haters posted per their schedule? They will. Give them time. Give them time. They don't miss usually. Why? Stop moving like crazy. What is the problem? There we go. Jersey Joe, why don't you make YouTube videos anymore? Don't really have the drive to get it done. It's really that simple right now. I don't have the want to make a video. I do the live streams. I still enjoy doing the live streams. I enjoy getting on the screen with these guys, having a good time, bullshitting. But even if you look back to when I first started this, I would try and make sure we had a guest or we had this or we had that. It's time allotment, number one. And number two, even when you have the time available, it's wanting to spend that time making YouTube videos. And right now, it's just not something I currently really want to do. Could that change? Absolutely, it could. But at the moment, it's just not very high on my priority list. It's not like I'm like, hey, I got 4 hours to myself today. Let's go film some stuff for YouTube. It's just not on my brain. And if you're just getting started, or if you're not in a monetized state yet for YouTube, and you have to turn your videos into basically a job, like, hey, I have to allot this much time to make sure I get my filming done because I have to put something out, you're going to start to hate it very quickly because there's no return on it in the beginning or when you're a smaller channel. You have to want to do it. I just don't want to do it right now. And
Joe doesn't do any type of content anymore. Doesn't even do his rants on TikTok.
I haven't done anything in a while, honestly. So, it's just, I don't know. You get to a point where you have to admit to yourself where you're not going to get to, and then you make your changes from there. Hey, guys.
Uh-oh. He says, hey, guys, and starts laughing. I wonder who it is.
You know what? I'll let one of you guys read this one. How's that? I'll just sit back. I'm gonna have a drink of my soda.
What the?
Wow. Wow.
Oh, Tyson, what a moment for you to join, brother.
Yeah, what's going on, Tyson?
Were your ears burning? We were talking about you a little bit ago, Tyson.
So to read it out loud for those of you who might be, watching with your earplugs in or something.
Before you read it out loud, we have to give whoever the fuck this is credit. They referred to us as men.
Oh, yeah, true. So, best advice for the men on screen. Dan, run away before Joe ruins your channel. Chris, too late. He already fucked you up. Joe, kill you. Sorry. Jesus. That's probably not funny, but kill yourself.
Unofficial Ken.
Could you imagine if I actually made content or something still? Like if I actually did things?
You get all this hatred and you're not doing anything.
Oh.
God.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, sorry, Tyson, for the timing there, bud. I would agree. Yep.
I like the unofficial Ken's comment.
What did Ken say?
The unofficial Ken.
Oh. Yeah. Bitch boy strike again. Listen. I mean, you're welcome to your opinion, and I'm sure the guys really appreciate your advice. I would tend to agree with you. They should get the fuck away from me. But they still come back and do the show all the time. Why? Who the fuck knows? But I really want to thank you for all your kind words. Really, I feel actually what I really love about this is knowing how rent-free I live in your fucking skull. Because Jesus Christ, seriously, I must have a 5-bedroom garage in your fucking brain. Because what the fuck? What the fuck? Wow. Someone's my dad needs to be locked up.
They need serious mental help. Somebody's family done failed them. That's all I'm saying.
Joe was renting a mansion in that person's head for free. Exactly.
Wow.
You know, hey man, listen, you got to just, you got to kind of laugh it off at times, and that's where the next comment actually comes in. Seriously, with all the questions the show gets about people hating on you and others that you do you get a little satisfaction knowing you piss them off so easily? Fuck yes. You have to. You have to. Like, if you don't take, first of all, if you think I don't take some satisfaction in the fact that knowing that these fucks spend every day of their lives hating me, then you don't know me very well. Like, it, it might be one of my great achievements in life that they hate me so much. Okay, that's number one. Number two,
there's Sam, and then there's pissing off his haters.
Okay,
Sam, the haters.
Number two, you kind of also have to you almost have to feel a little bit disturbed and sad for them all at the same time. Like people love to say that we say all these things. We don't say shit unless it gets asked or unless it gets brought up in the comments. We have literally not spoken a word about anything unless it was in the questions. Hey, what do you think about this? All right, well then we're going to answer the question like we said we would from the beginning. You know, people go out of their way to hate on us, and it's fine. I mean, like I said, listen, I've already warned Dan because Dan's actually getting a little bit of a buzz going on. If you check out his Instagram, his posts are getting a lot of likes and shit like that. Like, I told Dan he was going to fucking crush it. Get ready because now the haters are going to start coming out in fucking droves because Dan's becoming a real threat. He is somebody that can actually do damage to their statuses if he so chooses to.
No one will ruin my fucking channel except for me. Okay?
Goddamn right.
I will ruin my channel all on my own. I don't need any help from this dumb fuck. Okay?
Oh, man. You're goddamn right. Don't you sell Dan short. He can fuck up with the best of them, okay?
Whew.
Hey, Vato, when did you sneak in? What's going on? Whatever. Now they can't. Yeah, listen, again, you just kind of got to laugh at some stuff.
I got Tyson says, I'm in the sauna right now. My phone might die from overheating. But at the same time, I realize not everybody's going to like me. So
how can you not like Tyson with stuff like that? Okay, I mean, really, how can you not like that big teddy bear? Oh,
I'm kind of jealous of Tyson's best friend. They get to make those cool videos together. I'd like to do some stuff like that with Tyson. It seems like it would be funny.
Get out to Utah. Oh wait, you can't go. You'd be stopped at the state line.
Hey, without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. I know this. Without you're a clock. This is which one was this? Which one? Chris, which Batman had Val Kilmer?
Forever.
Yes, this is the Riddler in Batman Forever. He said this riddle in Batman Forever.
And wasn't that also in Lord of the Rings?
No.
Wasn't that part of the riddles between Bilbo?
You're thinking of The Hobbit, first of all. That's number one. Let's not confuse the movies.
Oh, God.
One was a great trilogy that should be remembered forever. The other was a pure money grab. Let's not get things fucked up here, okay?
Smog on the big screen? Fuck you. That was awesome.
All right.
The battle.
And no, I don't think.
Fuck you.
I don't think this was part of that little thing because I don't know that they had too many clocks in those days, Chris.
At the same time, who gives a shit? You got the riddle. Next one.
If you were told you could go back to college with a full scholarship, what would you major in?
Oh God.
Shit. Talk about throwing a fucking wrench in the works. I got nothing.
Full scholarship, basket weaving 101, so we can do grab ass all night long. I want to be Dan when he was younger in college, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. No, I got it. I'm going to go be a lawyer. Okay. I'm going to be a lawyer. Name somebody better than me to get up on a stand and start talking shit and making no sense whatsoever, but somehow get the fucking case dismissed.
Now,
okay, for one,
if you're not thinking my cousin Vinny and Joe Pesci with this motherfucker over here going the two Utes, yeah.
For one, this question says if you were to go back to college with a full scholarship, not saying you're any fucking smarter than you are right now.
Oh, look at you. Yeah. Congratulations. Look, it is hard work to come off this stupid when you're as smart as me, okay? Just saying.
I'm glad you have to dumb it down for us.
Hey, absolutely.
Sean, how you doing?
At least he was smart enough to see where I was going with
that. See, that's what I'm saying, Richard Crush. Yeah, Joe, these two Utes.
What's going on, Sean?
No, I mean, but are we going back to school like when we were our respective ages? Like, because I mean, if Chris can go back in time and go back to college on a full ride when he was, like 18, so 2000 some odd years ago, like, fuck, man, he could major in like fucking shape making, make the first fucking wheel, and boom, he gonna be rich. You know?
I want to be that guy who makes that little thing on the end of your shoelace, that holds it all together. The man's a multi-billionaire, and all he did was put a piece of tape around some rope.
Yeah, you know what? That is the key to getting rich. It's not inventing something crazy spectacular. It's inventing something so incredibly simple and stupid that everybody needs it, but nobody thought to fucking make it.
That's all I'm saying. A piece of tape on a fucking rope, and the guy's a multi-billionaire.
Chris could teach cave drawing.
That's some of my earliest childhood photos there, Ken.
Did any of us actually answer the question?
I did. I said I want to go take organized basket weaving 101 so I can be Dan in college.
Dan, would you go back?
No.
Dan's like, fuck school.
Hey, Brewer.
That's pretty much how I did it. What's going on, Brewer? I went. I dropped out. I went back. I got kicked out. Now I'm here.
Good job. I mean, if you're gonna do it, fucking do it right, goddammit. So if you're gonna fuck it up,
things. I went, I drank beer, I fucked, I dropped out. I went back, I drank beer, I fucked, I got kicked out.
Pretty much.
Can we please get together soon? Who are you talking to?
Who are you? You realize I got a family, right? So if the better half is okay, come on over.
I mean, are you talking to me, Dan, Chris? Is it for Becky? Because she's in the picture too. So, I mean, are you asking Becky? Because Dan might have an issue with that one. Are we getting together for tea and crimpets? Or are we getting together for
crimpets? You mean crumpets?
A 40 and a fuck session? Like, what are we doing here? What's going on? What's happening? We need more information with things like this. Can't really answer much because I'm not going to say yes if you're like some fucking psycho sitting there squeezing your nipple waiting for the question to get answered. Like, no. So, I don't know.
What the fuck?
Oh man. Fight Club questions. Ooh. I can't fucking see though because my eyes are wigging out. If you could fight any of the following, who would you choose? Number one, politician. Number two, athlete. Number 3, actor. Number 4, musician. So wait, is this like when Brad Pitt and Edward Norton were talking in the movie where it was like any famous person? Who would it be? Like, are we supposed to pick one of each, or are we supposed to pick one of the 4
God,
and as
why
person
can't
for
you
that one?
just you always got to do this. Just pick one of each. Seriously, pick one of each.
Justin, musician Justin Bieber. I don't have to give a reason why. You all know why. He deserves it. That's why.
I really want to see that video of Joe losing to the Biebs.
I'm not going to
I
lose.
will put that everywhere and it will go
I can't
viral.
lose. All right. If I have to, I'm kneecapping that little fucker. I'm not losing though. Okay. Actor. You know, I want to fight Brad Pitt just because he seems like a wiry, tough motherfucker, and it would be a lot of fun. Okay. I want to fight Brad Pitt. Athlete. Tom fucking Brady. Again, no explanation needed. And politician. We're going like anywhere in time, right? Like I don't have to stay with people who are alive right now, do I?
Come on.
Abraham Lincoln.
Why? So he could twist you into a pretzel and fuck your ass up?
Yeah, you know he's a vampire slayer, right?
Right. I mean, he was tall. He got a good reach. It would be a good fight. Come on.
And take down trees with one swing of that axe.
If you're gonna do these things, do them right. And I mean, what's the worst that happens? I get to walk around and say that I got my ass kicked by Abraham Lincoln. There's worse things than you could say about life.
What up, Ben? You rock star, you? You want to go, Dan?
This type of question is kind of stupid, in my opinion, because I don't really give a shit about any of them.
I'm going to get in a lot of trouble for this one, but I don't care. Politician, Pelosi. She's drunk. It's going to take one hit. She's done. Athlete, Megan Rapinoe. Way to take everybody to court over the fact that you're being paid more than the men's team and trying to make an issue out of nothing that is there. And besides, it'll just give you more to complain about. Actor, Robert De Niro. I hate that fucker. Musician, Celine Dion, who ruined a whole decade for me with that fucking song.
Well, it's true.
How many you got left, Chris?
No, I'm done.
Okay. I want to amend one. My athlete one. I want to amend it. I want to fight the chick or man thing that fights female MMA but still has a dick. That's the one I want to fight.
So hold on. You're going to get your ass kicked by Bieber, who's basically a lesbian. Then you're going to get your ass kicked by an MMA fighter.
No, I'll be all right.
It's going viral. This shit's going viral.
What about Kyrie and Kate? Fuck both of them. They're not even worth fucking fighting. Fucking son, watch. Brooklyn will get a title before either one of those two fucking crybaby bitches do.
Hey, KD got one in Boston.
No, he didn't. KD got one in Golden State.
Fuck Golden State.
Do you watch Street Outlaws? If so, who is your favorite car/driver? And what are we doing? Like fucking English fucking questions here?
Never ever watched an episode.
Nope.
I used to watch it with my dad. So Big Chief, yes. What, Sam?
So there's 2 off the bingo.
And a high schooler who has to be up at 6 o'clock.
So then go to bed.
And is going to bed.
All right. Love you. All right. So go to bed. Love you.
Who are you on there with?
Chris and Dan.
Whoa.
Hey, Sam.
They're both saying hi.
That's some long hair.
Huh? Will you just go?
So long. He looks like Grandpa.
Go. I love you.
He looks like Grandpa's hair.
All right. I love you.
Can you
Who looks like Grandpa?
later and plug it in?
What?
Okay,
Grab my
I can.
computer
I'm good with
Yes,
that.
Samantha, go.
Bye.
Yes, I love you. Goodbye, Sam.
Love you.
That list is too long.
The question's all for you, Joe. So go.
Huh?
You know that question's all for you. You talk about that show all the time. So come on.
Like I said, I used to watch it with my dad. I don't watch it much anymore, but I used to watch it with my dad. So it's Chief in the original Crow, the all-white Pontiac that my dad wanted. 1970 Pontiac Trans Am, beautiful, all white. Thing was gorgeous, and we were gonna take my dad to go see it at No Prep Kings. Unfortunately, my dad passed before we could actually take him. But my dad loved that fucking car, and that was the whole reason we watched the show together, was just so we could see the car. Favorite character from Marvel and DC?
Captain America, Batman.
Dan doesn't give a fuck.
Dark Side.
God, who the fuck would have guessed that? Who? Jesus.
I don't know. Maybe Thanos.
Once again, is anybody fucking surprised? Anybody? Anybody?
Oh man. Marvel. It's my popular answer is Thor. My unpopular one is Moon Knight. And then DC is, I hate to sound like the guy on the screen with me already, but yeah, Darkseid is probably. I love the character. I love the way it's written. I love the way everything is about it. And even though yes, he's a bad guy, but whatever, it doesn't mean you don't appreciate the character and the way he's portrayed. So, not a question, but a statement. All the drama and BS won't stop until people quit using others to create it. Making claims of hate when there wasn't any won't stop the drama. Who, you
submitting this is contradictory to what you're saying because you're just perpetuating it then. You fucking moron.
Somebody give Dan a pretzel or something like that. Can we get Dan? Get him a Snickers bar. Something, because that was perfect.
I mean, holy shit. You contradicted yourself. You look like an idiot.
Don't you love it when everybody complains about the drama, then runs into our question section to talk about the drama? The imaginary hate thing is funny. There's plenty of examples out there, but we can't force you to go look, just like we can't force you to stop putting these fucking questions up that you keep complaining about. My advice to you would be go out, maybe get laid or something like that. You'll feel better. You'll feel better. Dan, I think you got a new fan in life.
Appreciate it, Rob.
Yeah, no, what Dan said is spot on though. You're contradictory immediately as soon as you put the question up. As soon as you put it up, it was a contradiction to what you were saying. So
think about the stupid shit before you type it.
Yep. Bullshit is bullshit. That is all. Well, it's hard to disagree with you on that one. And I'm going to guess that the next one tells us who wrote that one. Ellie is the coolest, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and guess that those two are related somehow. I'm going to guess that those two.
No.
One has to do with the other, would be my guess here. Uh,
Oh, Joe.
why do y'all preach supporting each other so much, yet show so much hate to people who don't even engage in the BS? As you go ahead and once again, as Dan said, kind of contradict yourself and run into the question section to go and start some shit.
If you ever actually watch this show, we never bring up any of the hate or the bullshit ever. The only time we are talking about it is when dumb fucks like this post it.
But listen, it can be funny or whatever, but he's factually on point here. It is never something we go out of our way to talk about, but we've said from the beginning when we started doing the question thing, which has led to some really funny moments and some amazing things and really cool moments and shit like that, that we would not take any of them away, though. If they were put in there, we'd throw them up and we'd ask them. And you guys are the ones who put this shit up there. If you have a problem with it, then stop writing it. I can guarantee you that the 20 to 25 people who are here every week for just the sake of hanging out and having a good time aren't the ones doing this. So if you really have an issue with it, then stop coming over here and looking for a way to get your comment up so you can keep it going.
Yeah, but even then, before you flip to that next one, since when in the history of this show have we ever picked on anybody who is not engaging in the bullshit?
If it wasn't being engaged in, we wouldn't have these stupid questions.
I don't get that.
Why don't you all convene, talk to each other, and say, hey, let's not put a stupid question up for once and see how the show goes. And when you watch the show and we don't get a dumbass question like this, you will not hear a word about it. I promise.
Fight the urge. I know it's hard, but
fight the power.
Fight it, man. Fight it. What does that say? Well, along with it. Yep. Who do you guys show hate to? I don't get this question. Again, I guess it's all relative, Ken, because when the questions are asked, we give our honest responses. And I guess then if you don't like the way we feel about a situation, it can be seen as hate, if that's the way you want to see it. But again, it's never been like, you never once can you say you've turned on our show and like we turned on and fucking Dan just got on screen and was like, you know what? This person right here, they should go fuck themselves and jump off a fucking bridge. Wait, Dan might have said something like that once before, but it wasn't unprompted, is what I'm saying. There was always a reason for it. All right. So we never go out of our way. It's always just something that you people put up in the fucking, well, not you people, but somebody puts up in the fucking question section every week. Just saying, you know?
And hey, Rob, I did see your question, and the only answer I can give you, brother, I wish he was there to raise me. He stepped out of my life in the second grade. So take that for what it's worth. Just having a dad there probably would have made a world of difference.
I saw the question too, but I'd prefer not to talk about it.
Wait, what was Rob's question?
Basically, what could your parents or your dad or whatever have done differently raising you?
Correct. I'm living only like a dad.
Wouldn't be the person I was today if I changed anything.
If you could correct one thing about how your dad, I don't know. You know what? The easy answer for me is choices that my dad made with certain substances and things like that when I was younger that led me to my grandparents and such. But like, if you change that, then I wouldn't have had the relationship I have with my grandfather, who, in my opinion, was the greatest man that ever lived. So, you know, I don't know. You change one thing and you don't know about the effects on something else, right?
You know, the butterfly effect.
So, you know, I don't know, man. It's a good question, though, Rob. It's one I'd really like give some thought to, however, because it's not one, in my opinion, that you can just kind of just throw out a random answer to. Most overrated movie you've ever seen. Didn't we get this one once before?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think movie. Overrated movie.
All right, what bloodbath gore fest are you going to talk about, Dan?
It's not a bloodbath gore rated at all. Fucking Twilight. The whole series.
Oh, God.
Got a good point.
You want to talk about being overrated. And I'll tell you right now, before everybody starts talking shit, I have a wife, okay? And she read the books. So the movies. I didn't have a choice.
I'm right there with you, brother.
Story you're going to go with. I
I'm
have
right
a
there with
wife
you.
and Becky made me watch it. Is that the cover story?
That's the exact fucking story I'm going to give you, because it is right.
He's not wrong. The girl I was dating at the time made me watch the whole fucking thing, okay? And out of what was it? 4 movies? 6 movies? What was it? Fucking, I don't know. Out of however many fucking movies there were, if there were 2 parts in total through all the movies combined that weren't fucking terrible, it was a lot. It was a lot. If there were 2 fucking parts, literally, and they were both probably the fight scenes, that was about it. The big weird vampire gang warfare thing they had going on. Like, that was about it.
Oh, please, Becky, if you're watching this right now and you're still awake, type in there. I bet Dan has the Team Jacob t-shirt in his closet right now, doesn't he? Doesn't he?
Fuck you, Chris.
Actually, I gotta disagree with you there, because I love the girl who plays Bella. That much I will say.
She can't act. She has one expression.
Yeah, she's not a very good actress.
I don't care about her acting abilities. I just think she's fucking hot.
She's not even that hot.
I think she's fucking amazing. I do. I'd fucking cut my foot off for a night. But most overrated movie is simple. Guys, this is so simple. There's only 2 movies that should be in this category. 2. Okay? Number 1, the original fucking Blair Witch Project. Okay?
Wait, Becky, I love you.
The original fucking Blair Witch Project. Do you know how much hype? How much hype was around that movie?
Becky, you're fucking awesome. I love you.
Sorry.
What the fuck?
But imagine her with an ass. So again, that movie had so much hype around it. It was the scariest movie ever made. They were trying to make it seem like it was real and everything else. I sat, I watched an hour and a half of anticipation of waiting for something. Fucking nothing. It was the worst fucking movie ever fucking created, in my opinion. And the close runner up to it, though, was fucking Titanic. 2.5 fucking hours of waiting for exactly what you knew was going to fucking happen from the moment you turned the movie on. Gee, how does the movie end? Really? How do you think it ends?
Yeah, but Titanic proved once and for all women are bed hogs. Just saying.
Do you think maybe the boat sinks? I don't know. It's called Titanic, so I could be wrong here. But, I mean, maybe the boat's going to sink.
Okay, Rob, I agree. Kate Winslet naked, I'll sit through that movie just to see those boobs. I'm good.
Kind of looks like a werewolf. Blair Witch was horrible. Okay? Horrible. And I remember watching the fucking Discovery Channel behind the scenes and real life things about it and how it was a true story and all that. And it's fucking terrible. Horrible. Worst movie ever.
You didn't like the ending with the dude standing with his face on the wall?
It was dumb. Actually, a even worse, like, found footage movie was Cloverfield. You want to talk about motion sickness?
Yes, that was very tough to sit through.
Fuck.
Yeah,
never watched that one.
The concept.
Overrated. No, overrated. The new Top Gun. Sorry. The new Top Gun is just fucking Star Wars with the U.S. Navy. That's it.
Interesting.
Haven't even seen it.
Don't. It's Star Wars. It literally is. Oh, look. We have to put a missile inside an itty-bitty little box in an impossible situation. But, Maverick's got to teach the young pilot how to fly and do things. It's fucking Star Wars.
The last few questions that we have, I actually could not get them into the thing. So like I normally do, I put the questions up in our chat and ask Chris to hold on to them so he could read them off for us. So let's go ahead and do those now.
Okay. What is your toxic trait?
Being alive.
Jesus.
I put everybody before me. Everybody, the whole any and everybody, they go before me. I worry about myself. Never. That's probably the only thing I can say. And I'm an angry fuck. Shocker there.
Too quick to anger. I overreact quickly.
Well, that's not an understatement.
Fuck you too, bitch.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No. Chris doesn't like get ready to fucking go DEFCON 5 because somebody just looked at him the funny. No, that's not Chris.
Nah.
And then he comes to me to get him to calm down. That's the funniest part. Is that he goes to me, okay, trying to get him to calm down. This is going to work out well. This is going to work really fucking well, let me tell you.
Oh, this is interesting. They really got to learn how to spell. Are you a thick or thin crust person? New York or Chicago style?
Is this even a fucking question? Chicago style is not real fucking pizza. New York.
It's soup. It's soup in a bread bowl. That's what Chicago style is.
I don't give a fuck what any fucking Chicago person or anybody from that area has to say to me or how they feel about it. Fuck you. And it ain't New York either, by the way. It's Jersey. That's where the best pizza in fucking America is. Take everything else and shove it up your fucking asses.
Pizza's pizza.
Lies.
If it tastes good, I'll eat it. I don't care.
Chicago pizza's not even pizza. Chris is right. It's fucking soup, basically, in a fucking bread bowl.
Exactly, Unofficial Ken. It's pizza lasagna. That's it.
Nobody with a beard should appreciate. And that's a great point. If you have a beard, you're not going to enjoy trying to eat Chicago-style pizza.
What about a calzone?
That's not pizza.
It's pizza stuffed inside of a hot
You're thinking of a
pocket,
stromboli, first of all, sir. Calzone can be anything. Literally anything. You can put anything you want in a fucking calzone.
Okay. Calzone stuffed with pizza ingredients, you jackass.
Well, it's not a fucking calzone, bitch, because it's supposed to have fucking pot cheese in it, okay? If it doesn't have pot cheese in it, it's not a calzone, and therefore, it's not fuck. I don't know what the fuck you're eating.
Oh, Jesus Christ. An Italian guy arguing about pizza. We're going to be here for hours. Way to go, Dan. You put a fucking quarter in his meter.
Fuck you, too. Fucking get me started. What the fuck? What are the other questions? Because that one was stupid. That person should get smacked for even asking it.
Oh, good. Then here's the follow-up. What's your favorite pizza topping? Meat.
Anything as long as it's not a fucking anchovy or a fucking pineapple.
Anchovies aren't that bad.
Okay, I'm lying. Anchovies aren't as bad as the fucking pineapple. So
I
anything
won't
as
do
long
the
as it's not a
pineapple.
pineapple.
I don't want minnows on my pizza. Okay?
Oh,
no.
grow up.
No. Just like
Anything
no
as long as it's not pineapple, because I don't want pineapple juice dripping into my beard while I'm trying to eat pizza. That's gross.
I won't do the pineapple shit either. I agree on that side.
Disgusting.
Oh, this one's for you, Joe.
Oh, joy. What'd I do
Okay.
now?
What's the nicest thing that's happened to you this week? Question mark. And yes, Joe, something nice has happened to you, so you can't pass.
I refuse to answer this question. I feel personally targeted. I feel
You
like
should, motherfucker. Whoever did that got you perfectly.
I feel like somebody is trying to make it seem as though something nice has been done for me, and walk a minute. That's all I'm going to say. Put on my shoes and go ahead and walk for a minute, and we'll see how you feel about it.
Well, we all know if something nice happened to you, the gypsy curse would reverse that within seconds. So,
Tyson, I can't see what you just sent me because I'm using my phone as a webcam, but I'll get to you when the show's over. I'll hit you back.
home did die from overheat. Nice. Best thing that's happened to me all week, my kids went to school. I really relish that 8 hours of just utter quiet in my house.
The best thing that has happened to me this week is actually going to happen tomorrow. The wife and kid are going to be gone.
So expect a TikTok real soon of Dan walking around his house in his prison boxers and sword, okay? Yeah, I got you.
I mean, I guess
she's up there rolling her eyes right now. I can feel it.
I guess the $180 card that I won in the tournament finally showing up. I guess that's the nicest thing that happened this week.
There you go. There you go.
That's it. And then I broke my toe the next day.
See, the gypsy curse gets him quickly. They're like, you can't.
My pinky toe too. It's like the size of a fucking grapefruit right now. But you know, it is what it is.
Well, of course, Tyson. I won't share. Like I said, I'll get it back to you when I'm done here with these idiots.
Fuck you too.
What else we got? How many others left?
No, this is the last one because one was posted twice, and one that was the last question you already covered.
Okay.
And I think we're gonna have to explain this to Joe. Have you ever been clam slammed? Look at the look on his face. He's trying to figure it out.
This can't be a thing that's from my neighborhood. It can't be something that's said around here.
Yeah. You want to phone a friend there, Joe?
It can't be. I've never heard the term. I've never heard it used before. So
it's a female teabag.
He must have been teabagged instead.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they call it. I mean, we just it's just called. It's not called that. It's called. I mean, I've always heard it called like having a chick ride your face, basically. But
what's up, Carrie? Good timing.
There is no fucking good time to wind up here, okay? God knows what the fuck you could walk into, all right? This is why there is no sponsored by portion of this show or brought to you by.
There's a reason why we're not daytime TV. All right.
We ain't going to be taking over for fucking anybody during the day. Like, unless they bring back the Jerry Springer hour and need a replacement, maybe. But yeah, this is actually about as toned down as you can get for us.
The look on your face, though, and that had to be explained.
Wait a minute, though. Are we talking about like a one-time, or like the actual event of the whole thing happening? Because like a teabagging is a one-time thing. They just bang, bang real quick, and then they get out of there because it's meant to make you look like an asshole.
So you've gotten teabagged before. Okay.
No, but I have. My dad teabagged one of my friends once. I told you, man, my dad was a unique individual, unlike most that you ever met.
Jesus Christ.
And then my friend's dad, actually, I still to this day think it was the funniest thing I ever saw because my boy Yogi, we call him Yogi because he is just that. He's the fucking big ass fucking bear, 6'7", 330 pounds. He fell asleep on my best friend's couch, and his dad walked in, took his nuts out, and dropped him right on his fucking. And my friend's dad is 5'3". Like the balls it took to do something like this in that moment, knowing what that man could do to you, didn't give a fuck. But that's what I'm asking here. Is it like one of those things where it's supposed to be like a weird, embarrassing kind of situation?
Yeah, Joe.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, then no.
Seriously, someone get me a screenshot of his face at that moment. We got to make that go viral somewhere.
Did you really do your best? That's what I was asking here, though. Like, if it was the whole like process we're talking about here, that's one thing. But if we're talking about like something that was meant to be embarrassing or a joke, then no.
Having a woman sit on your face in a sexual encounter is not called a clam slam.
Okay, then no.
And Johnny Grooms, if you're still in there, your favorite wrestler? That's what she wanted to call her finishing move, but the WWE wouldn't let it happen.
I know who asked this.
That's got to be Becky.
Oh man, that's one way to end the show, I guess. Like that's that's a hell of a way to wrap things up.
And Ben, we had to carry on that legacy, brother. We had to carry on the Dirty 930 crew.
On that incredibly just sophisticated question, we're gonna get ready to wrap things up here. You know what? We're gonna start with the old man first. What do you got going on this week? And congratulations on making it another week, by the way.
I know, right? Especially the way this week is going. Felt like Groundhog Day every fucking day. All right. I didn't want to do it, but you fuckers love these dramatic videos. I've been quiet on something for too long. Tomorrow I'm dropping a video. I'm calling out somebody and letting the truth out there. That's about all I'm going to say. Tune in.
All right. The man below us actually has more going on these days than any of us do. So, Dan, what do you got coming up, sir?
Well, tomorrow on In the Longhouse, I got Mr. Tyson joining me from Copper John. So we will be having a good time and see if he can hold his own with me.
So do we have to behave in the chat tomorrow?
No. It's going to be a good test. I was tested to see if I could censor myself well enough on his show. Now he's on mine. So we'll see how he handles.
Tyson, just remember, there's always going to the priest and asking for forgiveness for your sins.
Tyson will be fine.
Enjoy yourself on Dan's show.
Tyson will be fine. I don't think Tyson is like a prude or anything like that. I just don't think Tyson is like the rest of us, where we just let curse words fly every 3 seconds. It's just Tyson does things a different way.
It's just not his vibe.
Right, but he's fine hanging in a room with a bunch of guys talking shit. He'll be fine.
Yeah. He'll be all right. I was supposed to have a video come out this week, but the app that I use to edit my stuff sent me an email saying,
"Oh God."
So your subscription, because it was one that I was subscribed to so I could have all the goodies, was going up from $22 a year to $120.
Fuck that.
That's a big fucking jump.
Yeah, so I said, I cancel and I quit. So now I got to learn a whole new editing process. I have to remake like my beginning or my intro video in my videos, that's got my music and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I have to redo that whole thing. I have to remake it. So I got to play around and fuck with some stuff. So that's delayed my YouTube video making for a little bit. But I will have that video of the being paid to review. It will be out next week by the latest.
Nice. I can't wait to hear your take on that.
Yep. And then I have a review coming for Bay Area.
Very cool. All right, man. Well, we want to thank all of you all for coming out, for joining us. We want to thank for the incredibly educated questions, the clam slams, and everything else in the world. You learn something new every fucking day, I guess. And until next week, y'all stay safe, and we'll see you guys then. Have a good
Go
night.
Team Edward!
Fuck you, Chris.